non-database part of username. In this lecture, you will learn how to obtain the user ID and also the username by asking for permissions and then check it's working. First, we will create our Dialogflow instance, give some random sample invocation and enable the fulfillment. That's it. The rest of the work regarding this intent we will do in the webhook. Next, we will create the follow-up intent. This is the intent that must be invoked once the user permits us to get the name. There is no need to give any sample invocation as we will invocate this intent using an event returned from the permission procedure. Since we are just getting the name, this event name will suffice. Actions underscore intent underscore permission. Enable the webhook to save the intent. Moving into our webhook, first we will create the function for our user info intent. Here we need to use the askFor function with the required parameters in it. Just for clarity, I have initially defined one of the parameters and saved it in a variable. Inside the function, the first part is a string which will be appended in front of the permission. The action will ask the user, and the second parameter is the one which states what to ask like name or location. I will also log some strings so that I can show the whole working process of these intents. Next, write the function for the follow-up intent. In here, I am first getting the anonymous user ID and for now, I am just logging it to the console. Next, using the if checker, check whether the access is granted. If the access is given, then the isPermission granted function will be a binary true. Thus, meeting the if conditional and going inside, we are getting the display name of the user. Send a reply back to the Dialogflow with the name in it. And I am also logging the name. If the permission was not granted, then the corresponding reply from the else statement is sent back from the Dialogflow. Deploy the webhook and go ahead check it's working. This cannot be checked in our Dialogflow tester, so take it to the actions console. These guys are changing the UI every week. One notable difference that has happened is we no more need to integrate every time we change something in Dialogflow, as it automatically updates the actions console. Going into the testing simulator, check it out. As you can see, it is working like it should. The name we get is the one that we give when we create our Gmail account. It has both the first and last part of our names. We will also check the data we logged into the console using the Firebase functions log in our command prompt. Here, first shows that the execution is happening inside the user info intent. The next line indicates that the intent execution is over and data has been sent back over to the Dialogflow. Functions execution started and second shows that the next fallback intent has started and next comes a unique user ID and then finally the display name we obtained. Summary: in this lecture, we learned how to obtain the unique user ID of an user and also the corresponding name of the user ID. We also checked it's working by printing them into the console. In the next lecture, we will use this user data in the database to create a branch for every unique user.